Dustin Poirier, of course, we're all waiting to hear about he said he's going to have one more. I hope he has
Yeah.
more than, but Paddy Pimblett was suggested to him as an opponent, and I said, nah, I'm not interested in Paddy Pimblett, legends only.
Yeah. I agree. I think that Dustin Poirier has 100% earned that. You know what I mean? Like, as much of if he was still in the mix and really just trying to stick around for a long time, maybe taking out a young, hungry contender is something he'd be interested in. But right now, if he's thinking about calling it a day and wants one big, more legendary fight, that's not who I want to see him fight either, honestly. I want to see Poirier in there with somebody that's already very, very established, just had either a crazy career or is still right in the heat of it. Like another Max Holloway type fight, a Gaethje type fight. I'm not saying those guys are the guys, but that kind of fight, especially if it's going to be in New Orleans, which I know is something that they're working on or targeting. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that would be awesome to see Poirier have one more fight in Louisiana to send it off. I was actually just reaching out to him today because I wanted to talk to him about, I think he had some work on his hip a while back, and I'm thinking about am I muted?
No, get him on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, I'll reach out to him. I just got his number, so I'm going to reach out to him about his hip that he had done a long time ago. And it's something
See,
similar
this is
to,
great. Paul Felder is bringing the guests to the table because I've probably annoyed a lot of people over the years because I reach out to these people and they see it and they go, off. We're not
yeah.
talking to him. But with Felder on board, it's a whole new era.
Yeah, we could play good cop, bad cop on these guys. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like if they don't answer you, maybe they'll answer me. They don't answer
Yeah,
me, maybe they'll talk to Michael. So
exactly.
we got a good
Between
we
the
got a
two
good
of
thing
us.
going. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be just engaging the one-on-one. Max Holloway, he beat him twice, I think, but I'd
yeah.
like to see that again. Who else? Harrington O'Brien, if you got any suggestions. I mean, I'm not going to say Conor McGregor because I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz, that ship has sailed. I don't think he'll be coming back to the UFC anytime soon. Gagey, obviously, we said Holloway.
I'll be honest, grudge match. I mean, he's probably not going to want to make the money with him, but Colby Covington, that would sell some pay-per-views. Neither guy is really in, contender for a title anytime soon. It just kind of lines up for where they both are in their career.
Nope, I like it.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not, and he hates him. He hates him. And those kind of fights are the kind of fights that can get you fired up. You know what I mean? Especially if you're near the end, you think it's going to be done. You want to just go beat somebody's ass one last time. That's a good one.
And I think Colby would want that. I mean, that's a great
Why
fight.
not?
Yeah, perennial contender at welterweight,
Yeah.
grudge match, big name. Colby's at the end of his career as well, respectfully. I think it
Yeah.
makes sense. Of course, Colby's going to be a little bit bigger, being a welterweight, but Dustin's probably not that much smaller. He wouldn't have to
No.
cut weight. He could take more damage. His chin would be better. He would be a little bit stronger. Two big stars, big name, pay-per-view. Yeah. Well done,
Yeah, I
Hamilton.
like it.
For
Yeah.
once. You did it. He did it. All right, this episode is sponsored by Beam. Do you suffer with low energy throughout the day? Sometimes you can't focus, you can't think, you can't be bothered. Well, that's maybe because you're not getting the required nutrition in your diet. A comprehensive blend for foundational nutrition packed with 14 essential greens. Beam Greens was recently rated the #1 best-selling greens powder by the New York Post, and it is delicious. The unique blend contains wheatgrass, chlorella, and kale, plus mushrooms, adaptogens, and antioxidants. It helps to address nutrient gaps and supports immune function and overall health. And Beam Greens taste like a strawberry kiwi dessert, making it possible to actually enjoy getting your daily greens. Just mix it with a bit of water, shoot it down. It does taste delicious, and off you pop, living your best life. So the best part about it is that Beam is offering my listeners up to 40% off when you visit shopbeam.com/believe and you use the code BELIEVE at checkout. Use the code BELIEVE for up to 40% off.